Today we're going to be breaking down Polygon's exciting new roadmap for Polygon 2.0, their so-called endgame, which you don't want to miss. Fair warning, it may all be a bit complex at first, so make sure you pay close attention. If you're new to all this, let's start with the basics. The original Polygon POS blockchain, formerly known as MATIC network, launched in 2017 as an Ethereum sidechain, which serves to increase the scalability of the ETH mainnet. Similar to Ethereum, it uses a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism for processing transactions on-chain and currently uses MATIC as its native token. In March this year, they also launched another Layer 2 chain, Polygon zkEVM, an Ethereum zk rollup. Then, in June, the announcement of Polygon 2.0 detailed the next phase in Polygon's evolution. Polygon 2.0 is envisioned to be a vast network of zk-powered L2 chains with unlimited scalability and seamless interoperability. The goal is to create the value layer of the internet, where you can safely and seamlessly exchange digital assets, just as the internet enabled the exchange of information. Soon after this announcement, the Polygon team began a discussion around upgrading the Polygon POS chain to a zkEVM Validium. A Validium is simply another type of scaling solution for Ethereum. Now, this is different from the Polygon zkEVM chain, a zk rollup, which will still coexist as a public network in the Polygon 2.0 ecosystem. Now, you might be asking, what's the difference between a rollup and a Validium? While zk-powered Validiums submit validity zk proofs to the L1, they do not publish transaction data on-chain like zk rollups. Instead, this data is made available off-chain, giving Validiums the advantage of being lower cost while offering higher scalability, since its throughput is not limited by the amount of transaction data Ethereum can store. The upgrade of Polygon POS to a zkEVM Validium is not only to enable it to inherit higher security and scalability, but also to fit the OG chain, which has gained significant adoption over the last few years into the larger zk-powered Polygon ecosystem of the future. So now here's the Polygon POS chain, which will be upgraded to a zkEVM Validium, and the Polygon zkEVM chain. So that's two chains. So where does the network of zk-powered L2 chains come into the picture? Well, that's where the Polygon Chain Development Kit, or CDK, comes into play, which was introduced by the Polygon team in August this year. The Polygon CDK is an open source, modular code base that anyone can use to launch their own customizable zk-powered L2 on Ethereum. This is actually an evolution from their previous Polygon Supernets vision, which was announced in April last year, which simply put served the same purposes but was not powered by zk tech. The implementation and adoption of the Polygon CDK will transform Polygon into a supernet of zk networks, working as an interoperable system and exchanging valuable resources via a shared bridge. Aside from the Polygon CDK and the theoretically unlimited chains it enables, there's also another upcoming chain called Polygon Miden. This is a zk rollup running on the Miden virtual machine, which will prioritize zk friendliness over EVM compatibility, and where builders can write and deploy dApps. To bring all these different working parts of a future Polygon 2.0 ecosystem together, a number of significant technical upgrades to the existing network are necessary, from protocol design to tokenomics and governance. At the protocol level, Polygon 2.0 will implement 4 layers that operate together to deliver a compact system of networks with mutual communication. These 4 layers are the staking layer, the interop or interoperability layer, the execution layer, and the proving layer. First up is the staking layer. This is where Polygon's native token will be staked to provide security and decentralization to all Polygon chains. Tasks like maintaining the validator registry, processing staking and unstaking requests, and slashing happen here. Additionally, every Polygon chain can also customize their desired level of decentralization by specifying the required number of validators. Each chain can even opt to define any additional requirements, rewards, or specific slashing conditions for validators. Next, the interop layer will facilitate secure and seamless cross-chain messaging within the Polygon system. Users will feel like the whole Polygon network is a single chain, for example, with near-instant bridging and shared access to native Ethereum assets, i.e. no need for synthetic or wrapped tokens on different chains. The execution layer enables any Polygon chain to sequence transactions from the mempool and produce blocks, similar to how transactions are processed in networks like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Lastly is the proving layer, which is a flexible, high-performing zk proving protocol. It is in charge of efficiently generating and aggregating proofs for all executed transactions across all Polygon chains. Aside from protocol architecture upgrades, there's also brand new tokenomics to be implemented, which is where the new POL token comes into play. POL token contracts went live on the Ethereum mainnet on October 25th, signifying a major milestone. So what does this mean for Polygon's current MATIC token? POL is set to power the Polygon 2.0 ecosystem, eventually taking over MATIC's role as the native token of Polygon. It's going to be used for governance, gas, staking, and other utilities as the Polygon ecosystem continues to develop. The POL token will be a key component in powering the security of all the chains that operate under the Polygon supernet structure, which the team calls a third-generation hyper-productive token, which supersedes Bitcoin, a non-productive asset, and Ether, a productive asset. This is because validators on the Polygon network can also validate and earn transaction fees from any Polygon chain and earn extra rewards depending on the specific plans of the network they validate. According to the POL white paper, the initial POL supply of 10 billion tokens is meant for the migration of MATIC to POL at a one-to-one swap in order to ensure the success of POL as the new native token. After the initial supply, POL will be released at a predefined rate of 2% per year for 10 years, after which it can be decreased through governance if desired. Out of this 2%, 1% goes towards incentivizing and retaining validators, and the other 1% towards supporting the development of the Polygon ecosystem. The team believes that after 10 years, transaction fees and other incentives will be enough to generate a return for validators. And then finally, the last component of Polygon 2.0 is the reimagined governance framework. So this will be separated into 3 main pillars with differing governance models. First up, we have the protocol governance, which relates to the decentralized maintenance and development of the Polygon tech stack. Then we have the system smart contracts governance relating to upgrades of protocol components, which are smart contracts. And then lastly, community treasury governance, which concerns ecosystem growth and public goods funding. It's worth noting that not all of this is currently set in stone, with possible changes to be made based on ongoing discussions with Polygon validators, users, developers, and other ecosystem participants. Well, it looks like Polygon has quite the journey ahead to Polygon 2.0, but we're excited to see what's next. Let us know in the comments what you think about Polygon 2.0. Drop a like if this video helped you understand it a little more. And if you want to know more about Polygon's role in Ethereum scaling, well then check out our previous video right here.